Welcome to Comfort Habit number 2. This is a bow staff, aka the monkey stick, depending on what martial art you have been taught. This is a heavy bow, but this is a bow made out of actual bamboo. So I won't be doing anything fancy, and I need to unload my pockets. I've learned the hard way that practicing with things in your pocket doing martial arts is kind of bad. Not because it slows you down, but also when things get hit or kicked, they hurt like the dickens. So I put the heavy end down, and I'm more than likely not going to do this more than once. So the monkey staff, or the monkey stick, is often used for high range sightseeing as well as long range attacks. Monkey sticks can range anywhere from 8 to 12 feet, depending on what you've been taught and by who you've been taught. The best reference that I can give you about the monkey stick, the only person I know for sure that practices martial art and that is famous for it, is Yin Yang Man. Google him, you will see. In fact, just Google the entire WMAC Masters, and you'll get a lot of range of different martial arts styles that you should check into. Shout out to WMAC Masters, Shannon Lee, and the local WMAC Masters is right up the block if he's still there, Willie the Bam. So, with your monkey stick, this is your range. All of that. Now, in fighting, you are rarely going to do anything other than these strikes, which is what I did. You're not going to do this. You might not get the chance to. So you have to understand your strikes. Boom, high. I'm short, so technically that would be medium depending on who I am attacking. Low, medium, that would be high. Excuse me. Low, medium, high. Strike again. Understand. Boom, boom. Guy behind me. So I probably should have struck first. So, the perch. We're going to see if I can do this. I haven't done this in a while, and I don't know if this stick can hold my 25-pound frame. But basically, Yin Yang Man does it best. So you got to grip. You're going to go up. Okay, I have no balance. Would help if there was a hole in the ground. You get up there and you do this shit. And then you ride the stick down and you slap. Boom, boom. And see how that just hit me in the mouth? Now you know why you won't be doing any of this. Boom, 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 boom. It's fine. This, not so much. Because in a real fight, people are going to be coming at you. So you're going to be block. That's down, you have a problem. See? So now you got the block. Yeah. With this, you rarely will be using your feet because it's long. Thrust. Sweep. All the way sweep. Now, there'll probably be events where you may actually get to do this. That probably should be your first strike. And you're probably striking at people who are on horses. The bow staff has toppled many of kingdoms. Do not underestimate a simple wooden stick. So now let me teach you how to disarm a bow staff. Now, small disclaimer. You're going to work hard against someone with a monkey stick. If you want to disarm them, you're going to work. Understand that this bitch here is about 10 feet. I'm 5'3.5". Just so that you guys get a scale look at this thing. From the ground up. Again, I'm 5'3.5". So, that's roughly about 6'2". Maybe taller. Because I don't know how long I can reach my arms up. But, that's pretty tall. Alright? So, if someone's swinging this bow at you here, and that's a high or a medium strike depending on your height. If it's a high strike to the neck, you want to duck. Because if you don't duck, you're going to sleep. or you go into the morgue. If it's a mid-strike, you want to catch in the armpit because there's extra fatty skin there. So you catch in the armpit, you want to lock and you want to take. But if the person on the other end of that monkey stick has a gorilla grip, you have a problem, which is why I said you're going to have to work. Now, I'm a person, honestly, I ain't all about weapons. I don't mind training with them. They're fine, they're fun, they're cute. Boom, boom. Huh. A little difficult sometimes. But I will be honest with you. If you bring a weapon to a fight, there's a good chance the person that you are fighting is more equipped to handle that weapon and take it from you. So you bringing this to a fight against someone better equipped than me will wind up being your downfall. I don't know if you guys saw that, so we'll do that again. Alright? This is how they teach you to pick your stick up in some places. You roll it off the back of your foot, and then you lift. Now, honestly, in a real fight, you're not going to get that chance. Alright? Understand, the real fights and TV fights are totally different. And you need to understand. So I can do this demonstration. I put the heavy end down. You can do this. You know, you can do that in a fake fight and a real fight. You just saw me do that. Do I recommend it? Hell to the no. Here's why. So, boom, I thrust you. Boom, I kick you. If I miss that thrust and you pull this thing, I'm yours for the taking. You can ridge hand strike me because you're pulling. Boom, boom, back chop, ridge hand, knee. And if I don't know how to work this stick to block that or get it away from you, now you have my stick. And I'm dead because you're probably going to beat the life out of me with it. Again, if I thrust you and pole vault kick your shit, maybe I missed the thrust. Or maybe you sidestep and I didn't see it. So when I go in for the kick, you get out of the way. So you sidestep. This is the guy coming in with the stick. You sidestep. Boom. Now you have his stick. Bringing a weapon to a fight can be an advantage that can be taken from you at any time. Now I'm not going to do the fancy shit because I'm no longer 23 years old. But it would look some shit where I jab it down and instead of doing this pole vault kick, it would be like a butterfly kick. I don't have health insurance. So I'm not going to demonstrate that, but I know you guys can Google it and find it. And again, look up Yin Yang Man for the WMNC Masters. You'll be amazed at the things you will find him do. Now, I don't know if he's still doing it because he's a little bit older than I am. Okay, he might be a lot older than I am now because I'm 48. And he was pretty young back then. So, you know, the thing is you have to understand how time and age works. They are not just a construct. Boom, boom, that's your thrust. Boom, boom, that's your thrust. Boom, boom, that's your thrust. So if I hit you and step and thrust, it's more than likely going to get you away from me. Now, if I'm getting attacked by more than one person and I want to do this or do a foot sweep, or if I want to go really, really high and go here, it can be done. And the monkey stick has a range for it. Is it recommended? I mean, I've never been attacked by more than 2 people at a time. And when I was attacked, I didn't have a weapon. So, let's put it to you this way. If you're going to make a movie, boom, boom, boom. Thrust it out. Side step. Super swing. Okay, you're making a movie. It's fine and dandy. In a real fight, you might not get that chance. Keep that in mind. The difference between movies and reality are not as paper thin as you think. You know? Another thing, I'm going to put this out here before I put the stick up. Alright? You're fighting a TIE fighter, an actual TIE fighter, not the TIE fighter from Star Wars. That's a ship. But if you're swinging at them, then you should know that they are solid. They can block with this and not feel pain. And same thing with shins and thighs because that's what they do in Thailand. They get hardened so that they can take someone's stick like it ain't nothing. So if I'm fighting a Thai fighter and I go, he blocks that shit, boom, and it hits his shin and it doesn't do anything to him, I have just pissed him off. So my return should be boom, boom. Because if he's still standing after blocking with this, I need to hit him again, or I need to sweep his foot. I need to do something to get him on his back. But let's be honest, all fights don't always go to the ground. So after this, and this, and this, I should probably do that. And my target should be his throat. Because no matter how strong you are, how tough you are, if you can't breathe, you can't hurt me. I understand that shit. I'm not going to go and do this. That didn't look as cool as it did in my head. Let's try from this side. No, I'm not going to do that. Especially with the low end, because he can always kick the stick while I'm in the air. You understand that some things that you see in movies can get you messed up. Me doing the thick end. Me doing this could get me screwed up. Me doing I'm going to totally butcher this. Me doing the jab, yeah, I'm not even going to attempt it. But the stick would be here, and my ass would be cartwheeling. Yeah. I'm no longer 20-something years old. I'm no longer going to attempt that shit. Yes, that was straight fear on my face. Because there's no point of lying about it. But me doing that could get me severely messed up. And again, if I'm doing it with the stick, a smart fighter can't kick the stick while I'm in mid-move. Another reason why you don't do a lot of fancy shits in fights. I hope I made myself somewhat clear. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed the video of me making myself look like an ass. And showing you guys what fear looks like. Thanks for watching.